Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. 2014 was another big year for news, and Southwest TV News was there covering those stories from across Southwest Saskatchewan. On today's show, we take a look back at some of the top stories of 2014. Hi, I'm Carol Andrews, and welcome to this special episode of Southwest TV News as we count down the top 10 stories of 2014. Paul Rosoff has been a driving force in the local arts community for a number of years, and earlier this year he stepped down from the Swift Current Allied Arts Council.
Say to Mayor Schaefer and City Council, the sky is the limit.
After 45 years of working in the community and leading the Swift Current Allied Arts Council, Paul Rosoff is moving on. The desire to be close to family is drawing he and his wife to Ottawa. Paul Rosoff grew up in Kamsack and is a former visual arts teacher who moved to Swift Current in 1969 for a teaching job at the Cobb High School. And with an obvious passion for the arts, he expanded his footprint in the community through the Swift Current Allied Arts Council.
My first interest was visual arts, and I was involved with the gallery and this sort of thing. And then I got in. Some people were suggesting I was spending too much time with visual arts, and visual arts was the only important thing on my agenda, supposedly. So I switched to, in '74, I switched to chairing the Performing Arts Committee and went from there.
And what a history it has been, from the development of an art gallery, over 400 performances of the 45th Annual Stars for Saskatchewan series, and the reality of a new performing arts facility through the construction of the new Living Sky Casino. And the opening of the Sky Center is close to his heart when the Von Trapp children took to the stage for the first performance in February of 2009.
Well, yeah, it was sort of an achievement. We had always been pushing for a dedicated facility for the arts, and when the opportunity came around that there was a possibility of getting a performing arts center attached to the casino, we had to make a choice as to whether we supported it or not. Well, yes, the Sky Center stage took it to the next level. It has equipment, it has the electronics, state-of-the-art sound system and everything else, and of course you could see and you can hear and you have comfortable seating in the process, and so that took it a step further.
Achievements over the years which have enriched the lives of many in the community while inspiring others with their own dreams.
I remember Paul saying to me, quite a number of years ago, we were having a discussion about the arts, and I know that some people don't necessarily support it or think that it's important to a community. And Paul said something to me that I'll never forget. He says, if you don't think arts is important, ask the city of New York.
The greatest impact that he had on me as a teacher was helping me to become a better leader, because giving back to your community is a big thing for me. And obviously, I've learned over the years in my time on City Council the tremendous importance arts and culture are, and not only building your community, but having a really well-rounded community as well.
And for those who work on a daily basis in the arts and culture industry, Rosoff has left them with a lasting impression of admiration and gratitude.
This gallery has been very important to arts and arts education in Swift Current and the Swift Current area, and has really over the years served as a kind of a cornerstone facility for the arts in the community.
Oh, I think Paul brought entertainment to Swift Current that was never going to come any other way. I think he's been instrumental in making sure that we all had music in our lives. I think he's done great things for this community that we wouldn't have been able to do without him, so he's been invaluable to us.
And as he reflects on past memories while looking ahead to the future, Paul Rosoff leaves Swift Current with these final words.
It's been a grand experiment, as I often refer to it. Thank you for the opportunity, and may you go on to bigger and better things.
Paul Rosoff is a member of the Order of Canada and has received the Queen's Silver, Golden, and Diamond Jubilee medals. along with the Saskatchewan Volunteer Medal. In at number 9 is the Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation, which marked its 15th anniversary this year and continues to play a key role in healthcare across the Southwest. Over the past 15 years, the Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation has played an integral role in healthcare for Southwest Saskatchewan. And over the past 15 years, over $12 million has been raised through various individual, corporate, and event-based donations. From critical medical equipment such as kidney dialysis machines, CT scanners, to electronic hospital beds, to the construction of the Honorable Jack Weeb Habitat for Healthcare. The foundation has improved the lives of numerous individuals across the region. The milestone was acknowledged during the foundation's AGM in Swift Current, with a special plaque unveiling of the founding individuals of the organization. Ron Heeg was on the original committee and is pleased with the progress of the foundation over the last 15 years.
Yeah, it's been wonderful to see the results. I mean, to think that they've raised $12 million in that period of time for equipment which is so very well much needed, you know, in our day-to-day operations. One of the major pieces of equipment that was purchased was the dialysis unit, and at that time I think it was $150,000.
A winning partnership for healthcare, which the Cypress Health region is thankful for through the ongoing commitment of the foundation and the generous donors from across the Southwest.
Without the foundation, this region would not have been able to maintain the kind of equipment that we've had to maintain. They have been absolutely integral in the success of this region, so I certainly want to offer my congratulations on their 15 years and also to thank them from the bottom of our heart for everything that they do.
And as the Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation continues its work to enhance the healthcare facilities across the Southwest, Executive Director Clay Thompson says the organization is grateful for the continued support of local residents to ensure healthcare excellence for everyone.
We wrote about 1,400 receipts last year, and that's up a few from the year before, and it runs about our average. We generally run in that 1,300 to 1,600 receipts every year that we issue, so there's that much contributions and support every year. Imagine Canada puts out some statistics on fundraising in Canada, and Saskatchewan people are I think the second highest in terms of per average gift. So it's nice to see that, as I sit back and I look at those statistics that are gathered by Imagine Canada and compared to what we're doing at the foundation, we're right in the ballpark. We're right where we should be, and so we're pretty happy about that and would thank the community for that support.
The Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation is located near the Cypress Regional Hospital in Swift Current and has numerous fundraisers planned for the coming months, including the annual golf tournament in June.
What can you do to brighten a person's day?
How would you feel doing something good for a person in need?
What if a single thought could change a person's life?
What can you do to make someone's life better?
Helping others is the greatest gift we can give. Give for good.
To say thank you and to spread some Christmas cheer, our classroom will be making and delivering thank you cards for community workers in our city, including police, fire, and EMS workers.
We are spreading Christmas cheer around our community to remind others that people care about them.
Fundraise for money with a bake sale, selling bracelets and lemonade, but we have some other stuff we can do to help out too.
We'll hand the money to the ABS-CBN and Network Channel 2 in the Philippines, so they can give the money to the Philippines.
And we're going to give food and books to the Safe Shelter.
We're doing a dodgeball for our event, a tournament, so it's all for the classes in middle years, so anyone can join. All the money that we get towards the dodgeball tournament is going to the Foundation of Kids Sport.
It makes me feel good because I'm doing something for other people around the world.
It's kind of showing compassion and just helping other people out.
If people are in other countries and fighting war and stuff, they can have a chance to play a sport and have a lot of fun.
Because we all carry an invisible bucket, and if we be nice to each other, we'll all fill each other's buckets. And if we be mean to other people, we won't fill other people's buckets, and it will dump yours too.
You've heard how we plan to give for good.
Now it's your turn. What will you do?
What will you do?
What will you do?
And Happy New Year from the management and staff of Stoop Pharmacy in Leader. Wishing the citizens of Swift Current the very best this holiday season and into the new year from Mayor Schaefer, City Council, and staff of the City of Swift Current. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Gus, Louie, and George at the K Steakhouse and Motel. Book your Christmas party or New Year's celebration today.